Yo, what's good, people? About to hit you back with another freestyle video. And I love doing these videos, and everything that I do on these videos, I pretty much just say what comes to my head. I just talk my shit, pretty much. Like, I'm not reading a chat GPT script. I'm not reading a script. I'm literally talking out of my mind. I'm talking whatever God is throwing in my head. And I'm literally just spitting it out to the world. And yeah, it's crazy how about like a year ago or 2 years ago, I wasn't able to do this. I was very like, I don't know what to say, socially awkward. I was in my head. I was overthinking. I was doing all this stupid shit. But what I realized is, if I turn the camera on and I just start yapping, I'm more likely to do it than me thinking about or saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it whenever I have an idea. I'm gonna do it." Nah, I'm gonna turn the fucking camera on and talk my shit. That's the only way we could actually do this or apply anything. But we like to act like, "Oh, I need this perfect lighting. I need this perfect setup, this perfect camera. I need the perfect script. I need the perfect haircut." A bunch of bullshit. That's what you need. You need the balls and turn that fucking camera on and start talking. That's what you need. Or you need to shut the fuck up and start going to the gym instead of thinking about I don't have time. I need to buy my meal prep. The gym is too far. It's Monday. Shut the fuck up. Same shit with everything in life. Like, you start your business as well, the same shit. Oh, I don't have time. I get off my job and I go home and I'm brain fog and I'm tired and I don't feel like doing nothing. Shut the fuck up. And the reason why I'm telling you to shut the fuck up, because I've been there. And I know because I've done it. I've been that guy that I just mentioned. I've been that guy that needs a perfect haircut, needs to be slim, needs to look sexy on camera before he starts recording. That used to be me, motherfucker. But now I give no fucks. And yes, I'm still working on my cussing. I know I curse a lot. I know that's like my sticking point. I curse too much. I know, I'm aware. But I'm also trying to fix that as well. I'm aware of it. But yeah, like I said, I love doing these videos because I'm just literally talking out of my mind, just freestyling, just being me. And when I'm being myself, I feel great. I feel like I'm doing something. I don't feel like I'm chained or I'm like, you need to do this. I'm not like being forced. I'm just doing me. And when you're doing something you're passionate about, when you're doing something you love, when you're doing something out of your heart and not out of somebody else's, it's just gonna flow. You're gonna talk your shit. You're not gonna be awkward. You're not gonna be stuttering. You're not gonna be doing any weird tics because this is you. This is what you love doing. And when you love doing something, you give all your best input into it and you don't overthink it. You just do it because you know you're not doing it for the money. And when you do it for the money, guess what happens? You burn out. When you do it for an outcome and you're not doing it because you love doing it, you're gonna burn out. And that's with anything. And I realized that because I've done it. I'm not telling you because I'm over here watching somebody else's life. I'm not over here researching some geek or some dude that has it. I'm literally talking from my experience that I've been through. I went through it, and I used to be, but I still am to this day. I'm stubborn as fuck. Like, I gotta learn my ways. I gotta fail to learn. I'm stubborn as shit. I have to literally dig myself really deep into what the fuck I'm going through in order for me to change or in order for me to take action on that. Because I have this stubborn mind, which I know I could do something about it. I could obviously change it, but yeah, that's also my sticking point. Like, and the biggest thing about that I regret, that's a big regret, is that you waste so much time trying to learn from your mistakes instead of listening to somebody who's actually done it, who's been there, and he's giving you the roadmap of how to do it instead of you trying to figure it out on yourself, your own, try to take the map, try to, go this way. Oh, I think it's this way, blah, blah. And then 10 years later, you get there. Instead of the guy that's giving you the roadmap and telling you, take a left, take a right. It's like a GPS. It's like you driving to the gym or Walmart and you're just gonna, oh, I'm gonna turn right. I'm gonna turn left. You're just gonna you're gonna ask people around like, hey, where's Walmart? Where's this? Instead of you listening to the fucking GPS and following what it's telling you to do, you're gonna get there in like 5 minutes. But nah, you wanna do it your own way. You wanna take the long. You wanna, I can figure it out. 10 years later, or fucking 3 hours later, you get to Walmart, and that's because your ego it's in the way, and your ego it's a big issue, and here's why. Because we as humans, we cannot learn from just us. We gotta learn from others. We gotta learn from the script. We gotta learn from the Word of God. We gotta learn from from people, from God, everybody. We cannot learn from our own selves. Like I literally read the Bible every day. I've been reading the Bible for about since June, which no, not June, August. So somewhere like I was reading it back then, like around June or July, but I fell off. Like I was reading it for a month and then I stopped and then I went back into it a month later. And ever since I've been reading it every single morning. I read the Bible before I eat. I read the Bible before I consume anything else. And the reason why is because if I consume something else, my brain is already getting dopamine. So when it comes to reading the script, your brain is just gonna be so like distracted. It's gonna be thinking about your job, your day. You're not gonna be focused. So if you go straight to the Word of God in the mornings, before eating, before anything, like before the first thing I would do, I'll get on my phone, spend about fucking 30 minutes just scrolling like a dummy. And then I'll get up and then I'll start cooking and then I'll start going to the gym, walking, and then, it's like a slow ass day for me. But as soon as you read the Bible, but now my routine, I pretty much wake up early. I read the Bible, I pray, and then I start cooking and eating. But I don't eat. I discipline myself to read the Word first, pray first before I start having my first meal. I'm trying to discipline, I'm trying to starve the flesh, and I'm trying to follow the Spirit. And you gotta sacrifice a lot of stuff to get to your goals. That's with anything in life. That's with a business. You gotta sacrifice going out with your buddies. You gotta sacrifice hanging out with your side girl or whatever. You gotta sacrifice time with your people. You gotta sacrifice a lot so you can build that business. The same thing with the gym. With your physique, you gotta sacrifice pizza. You gotta sacrifice your burger. You gotta sacrifice the junk food that you love, chips. You gotta sacrifice the stuff that you love. You gotta sacrifice a lot to get to your goal. And that's the same thing with anything, life, business, relationships. You gotta sacrifice a lot of shit just so you could get there. And the same thing with the Word. You gotta sacrifice a lot so you could get to the Word. And the Word is what's gonna fulfill you long term. Instead of chasing something material, something small, something that you think is gonna buy you happiness, which is not. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I've been there. When I was 20 years old, I had 100K sitting in my bank account, and I literally bought a Corvette. This was around 2020, and the Corvette was the year model was 2018, and I bought it in cash. Literally cash. I have pictures. I have proof that I bought it in cash, and I had the money in my bank account. I have proof as that as well, and I was not happy. I wasn't happy at all just because, I was happy in the moment. Like, yeah, I got a Corvette, hell yeah. And then like 2 weeks later, a month later goes by and It's like not even, you don't get the same dopamine you did the first week of having it. And that's because we are never satisfied. We will always want more, no matter what. And with the word of God, you will be satisfied long term. You have more of a purpose than you chasing material stuff, which the material stuff will give you happiness for a short amount of time compared to the word of God. And this is why I read the Bible every day. This is why I wanna follow, Jesus. I wanna follow his words. Because the other thing is that I realize everything that we accomplish, everything that I've done, everything, the wisdom, the mistakes, the person that I am today, it was because of God. Everything that I've done, I've achieved, was because of God. And that's literally the same thing with your ego. You put your ego to the side and humble yourself and listen to God. Because God he's never wrong. He's never somebody that would not like, God is somebody you can count on. He's not a human being. He hold his word. He's always there for you. No matter what happens, he's always there. And just think about somebody that's always there for you, no matter, you don't gotta be perfect. You don't gotta be perfect before you come to God. You just gotta come to God and just put your ego and say, I can't do this. Can you please help me? And that's what I did. And that's what that's what the Bible tells you. It tells you everything you need to know about how to live a good life, how to live a fulfillment life, and how you have to sacrifice every day your flesh. Because the flesh is what tells you to do the bad stuff. The flesh wants the bad stuff. But God teaches us, which he gave me a blessing. God gave me discipline, which I've always been very, very disciplined in my life. I just been very stubborn, very I just have an ego pretty much. And now I put my ego to the side and I let God lead my life. I don't look into the future and be like, I hope I get this. I hope I do this. I hope, stop doing that. I just follow God and I just let God do the work. And obviously I will follow his rules, his journey. I will follow God because I know he has me. I know God is a man of his word. He's going to do whatever he promises us. He's going to do everything. And that's obviously if we follow him. If you don't follow God, you're going to be never satisfied. You're never going to be happy. The women, the material shit, none of that is going to satisfy you. None of that is going to buy you joy, happiness. None of that shit. And yeah, I know I keep cursing. I got a bad habit of cursing. I curse every sentence pretty much. And that's something that I'm still working on. And obviously God is helping me as well. And yeah, I just have a dirty mouth pretty much. And before that, I had a dirty mind. Before that, I could mention a lot of stuff that I was bad at. I was a porn addict. I was a very, very judgmental person. I talk smack about people. I was terrible, pretty much. I mean, I wasn't terrible as humans think of a serial killer. I wasn't murdering people, but mentally I was thinking about a bunch of stupid shit, a bunch of that. And to this day, I still fight every single day. Every single day is a battle. The word tells you it's a battle, and every single day you gotta sacrifice the flesh to get to the spirit. And the more you sacrifice the flesh, the closer you're gonna get to God, and the closer you are to find joy in life. Because if you just want to find happiness is never you're not gonna be happy forever. Happiness is like a volume. You'll be happy for an hour, and then you're your frequency, your thoughts, your mind changes. And that's where I also learned from the Word of God that don't trust your thoughts or your mind, because our thoughts and our mind is not the same as God. And the Word never changes. All of this has always been the same. It's never changed. And our mind is always changing. Emotions change. Like every single day, I wake up with a lot of motivation, a lot of drive, and then in the afternoons, I feel very negative. I feel like, oh my God, I want women, like the bad thoughts starts to kick in. And lately, I've been fighting with lust. Like, I'm not watching porn or looking at women, but I've been craving it bad. And that's because I've just been thinking about it too much. And now I'm more aware than I was back then. Like now I'm aware that that's not my thoughts. Yeah, those are my thoughts, but I know those thoughts are not there permanently. My mind is just in a low frequency. So when I'm in a low frequency, a low vibration, I'll start to crave all the shit that brings me fulfillment in the moment, but then it brings regret. Like our thoughts tell us to like, yo, it's okay to do it. It's okay. And that's the devil. It's like, yo, it's okay, do it. You know, you're good, man. You're a great guy. And then the next day you do it. Then the next day he's like, oh my God, why did you do it? Oh my God, why did you just do that? Like, are you dumb? Like, our mind is so manipulated, man. Like, it just tricks you into doing it, and then the next day he blames it all on you. Like, you do it, and then he's like, do it. And then the next day he's like, why did you do it, man? Why did you do it? And I realized that. So it's it's a endless battle. You're gonna battle this every single day, and it's part of carrying the cross. It's part of living, trusting the Word of God, because like I said, it never changes. It's always your mind always changes. So yeah, like I could talk forever. I can make this video an hour long, 3 hours, but I got clients I gotta help out. I got fulfillment. I got to serve others. So this is what I love doing. So I'm gonna keep, spreading the Word of God and spreading more positivity, because that's what we need today's day. We don't need ChatGPT. We don't need Google, because all that is doing is making us dumber. Like, today's day is the easiest time to find any type of knowledge. Today's day, you can learn to be anything. You can learn how to lose weight for free. You can learn how to build your business for free. You could Google everything. ChatGPT does everything for you, and that's like, we're not using our brain. It's doing it all for us. And it's the same thing. Like I realized I forgot how to add, to be honest, because I've been using the calculator to do the work. That's pretty much like a calculator. Like, you know how back then or now you do it on paper. You put 10 plus 20 minus 30. But now I could go on my phone and type all that in, and it gives me the answer. Like, I'm not thinking. It's just straight up just gives me the answer. So it takes that muscle away that I've been repping in, and it's doing all the work for me, which in reality is making me dumber, if you think about it. That's why it's very hard to stand out in today's day. But you can stand out if you're genuine, you're organic, because AI can't replace that. AI is a straight up robot with no emotions, with no type of fulfillment. And we humans, we have that in us, but we decide to take the short routes to find information easier. But the information works, but most of us, we consume too much information that we don't end up applying none of it. So what we end up doing, which I've been there, we take knowledge, and then it comes down to applying. So now you're like, well, so I watched this, he's saying this, it's just, your brain is just trying to create this perfect idea, and now you're just like overthinking the whole shit. and you're less likely to apply it. So my best recommendation for this is you look something up. The next thing you should do is stop. Don't look at more videos. Stop there and apply. And that